Welcome back. And here we are at the Miami Verse 2025 in the beautiful city of Miami. And we are here at the Frost Science Museum. And we're so honored to have the Miami DDA here present with us. And we have Michael Green with us. Thank you, sir, for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Such an honor to have you here. Why? Why this summit with the Miami Verse? Why is it so important to the Miami DDA and to the city of Miami?
I think that Miami is truly a city of the future and it's continually to try to lead in technology. And so I think that these technologies, especially with how diverse Miami is, what a global city it is, it's really important for us to be engaged in this conversation. And the world continues to change extremely fast, but Miami has been able to really grow at that same speed of business. And so we're, glad to be a part of conversations like this.
This is super exciting. A lot of people really don't understand the difference of how the city of Miami has transitioned from being a smart city, now federally recognized as a tech hub. And that's thanks to organizations like yourself, Miami DDA, and the city of Miami and the Mayor's Initiative. Explain to our audience why it's so important to be involved with the Miami verse and particularly for the community at large.
I think that so Miami was labeled a tech hub, but a blue tech hub, right? So really focused on climate technologies that are going to save us from the impacts of climate change, right? Miami is obviously at the heart and center of that when it comes to hurricanes, sea level rise, and all of that. And so being able to use some of these technologies to understand our infrastructure investments, where we should put police, road closures, mass transit, being able to continue to get people to and from here with 500,000 people coming to downtown Miami every month on cruise ships and being able to get them around is just really important for us to be engaged in these conversations. I think that technology is going to lead and be able to support us in being able to make some of these really, really important decisions that will continue to keep Miami as one of the greatest places in the world to live, work, and play.
So, in regards to the Miamiverse, do you feel that the digital assets that it contains is actually the digital twin to the city of Miami's communities?
I think in the panel that we had, there was a bit of a talk about the appropriate verbiage. I think that maybe not necessarily digital twins is the appropriate verbiage, but maybe for intelligent buildings, right? And so buildings, roads, sensors that feed back data and information to support our elected officials, our leaders, our developers, our business owners, our investors in making really sound decisions on where they make those investments, where they put police, where they invest in roads, where they invest in infrastructure, and even for the individuals, what is the best way for you to get from point A to point B? The DDA, where should we put freebies, cars, other different investments for to be able to support people and being able to get around? And as we work with host of businesses from out the world in our incentive program and attracting them to Miami, where is the best place for someone to put their business? I think that these types of intelligent buildings, smart cities, and 3D maps, digital twins, and all of that will help us make those decisions and give the appropriate advice for individuals to make the best sound investment.
So, talking about best sound investments and the future of the city, we're we're in the present now. We have a motto that says the future is now. So, what is the future now for the city of Miami?
I think the future is bright, right? Miami is continues to lead. Industry continues to move here. Not only is Miami the gateway to Latin America, but Miami has really become in the last couple of years a global business hub. I think that continue to see the investments from companies in the financial services sector. There's a trading floor that will pop up in Wynwood towards the middle end of the summer. Bloomberg TV will shoot a TV show from that trading floor that will say reporting live from Miami, and that has a huge impact in the financial services sector. And great ideas need capital. And so as capital continues to come to Miami, it will meet the great ideas of all of the diverse business owners and thinkers and college graduates that are here to come up with the products, services, and ideas of the future. And that capital will propel them across the world.
And so, talking about Latin America, what do you recommend for our minority communities that are finally evolving and emerging in these technology departments? What would be your recommendation of where we're at now and where we're headed and how they can involve themselves as a community?
I think to continue to push, right? I think that minority communities have always come up with great ideas. They've always been great business people. And so I think that the future is bright. Miami is one of the best places for those individuals to be able to grow their, ideate their ideas here. The DDA has a multitude of incentive programs to be able to support them with grant dollars to attract them to be here. And so I think that for diverse founders, for minority business owners, the future is extremely bright. America will continue to be and look more diverse. I truly believe that Miami is living in the future. Nebraska, so most people say, will look more like Miami 40 years from now, and Miami is that today. So I think that people that have great business ideas, they have the opportunity to grow them here, and those businesses will have the cultural competency to be successful in the future because they started here in Miami.
Thank you so much. So please tell our audience where they can go ahead and find you and locate your organization.
MiamiDDA.com.
So I want to thank MichaelJohn for being with us here today. He is someone to look out for, someone who's innovative and looking and paving towards the way and the face of the city of Miami. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring us for being here. And we'll see you again.